Today we're diving into the ultimate JavaScript pop-up, a tool designed to give you total control over how, when, and how often your pop-ups appear. Whether you want to grab attention on page load after a scroll or when someone is about to leave, this pop-up system has you covered. With a range of triggers, timing controls, and animation styles, you can create engaging experiences that truly stand out. Let's explore every feature and setting so you can make your pop-ups both powerful and user-friendly. Ready to unlock the magic? Let's get started. First step in mastering your pop-up is choosing the right trigger. You want your pop-up to appear as soon as the page loads, or maybe you prefer to wait until the user scrolls to a certain point. With the ultimate JavaScript pop-up, you can select from several trigger options including onload, scroll, and even exit intent. This flexibility ensures your message appears at the perfect moment, increasing the chances of catching your visitor's attention without being intrusive. Onload trigger is one of the most straightforward options. As soon as your page finishes loading, the pop-up appears instantly. This is perfect for urgent announcements or welcome messages. However, use it wisely. Pop-ups that appear too soon can sometimes annoy users. With the ultimate JavaScript pop-up, you can combine the onload trigger with timing controls to create a smoother, less disruptive experience. Want your pop-up to appear only after visitors have shown interest? The scroll trigger is your friend. You can set the pop-up to show when a user scrolls to a specific point, either by pixels or percentage. For example, you might want the pop-up to appear after 70% of the page is viewed. This approach targets engaged users and can boost conversions without interrupting the browsing experience. Fine-tuning your scroll trigger is easy. You can specify the exact scroll value that activates your pop-up using either pixels or percentages. For instance, setting scroll trigger px to 70% means the pop-up appears after the user has scrolled through 70% of the page. This level of control lets you match your pop-up's timing to your content and audience behavior. Timing is everything. The ultimate JavaScript pop-up gives you precise control over when your pop-up appears and disappears. You can set a fade and delay so the pop-up doesn't appear too abruptly, and an auto-close delay to hide it after a set time. These settings help you create a smooth, non-intrusive user experience that keeps visitors engaged without overwhelming them. Fade and delay lets you control exactly when your pop-up appears after the trigger. For example, setting fade and delay to 6,000 means the pop-up will fade in 6 seconds after the trigger event. This subtle delay can make your pop-up feel more natural and less jarring, giving users a moment to settle in before being presented with your message. No one likes a pop-up that overstays its welcome. With the auto-close delay setting, you can automatically hide the pop-up after a specified time. For example, setting auto-close delay to 80,000 means the pop-up will disappear after 80 seconds. This feature ensures your pop-up is visible long enough to be noticed, but not so long that it becomes annoying. How often should your pop-up appear? With session-based frequency controls, you decide. Show your pop-up only once per session, a limited number of times on every page load, or turn it off entirely. This flexibility helps you avoid overwhelming your visitors while still getting your message across. For example, in multiple mode, you can set a maximum number of views per session, like 2 times, to strike the right balance. Let's break down the frequency options. Once shows the pop-up only 1 time per session, multiple lets you set a limit, always displays it on every page load, and off disables it completely. For example, with max VIWSBR sessions set to 2, your pop-up will only appear twice per session in multiple mode. This gives you granular control over user experience and engagement. Bring your pop-up to life with animation. The ultimate JavaScript pop-up offers several animation styles including slide, scale, fade, and even random effects. These animations make your pop-up more visually appealing and help draw attention without being too aggressive. Choose the style that best fits your website's personality and your message. Slide animations let your pop-up enter from different directions: top, bottom, left, or right. For example, slide top makes the pop-up drop in from above, while slide bottom brings it up from below. These dynamic movements can help your pop-up stand out and feel more interactive, making it more likely to catch the user's eye. Beyond sliding, you can also use scale and fade effects. Scale animations make your pop-up grow or shrink as it appears, while fade effects let it gently blend in or out. These options offer a softer, more subtle way to introduce your pop-up, perfect for messages that need to be noticed but not shouted. Want to keep things fresh? The random animation option selects a different effect each time your pop-up appears. This unpredictability can make your site feel more lively and engaging, as users never know exactly how the pop-up will show up next. It's a fun way to add variety and maintain interest. Ultimate JavaScript pop-up isn't just for desktops, it adapts beautifully to mobile devices. It also includes smart behaviors like stopping videos or audio when the pop-up closes, ensuring a seamless experience for all users. This attention to detail helps your pop-ups feel professional and considerate, no matter how visitors access your site. A recent addition to the ultimate JavaScript pop-up is the full screen option. Now you can make your pop-up take over the entire screen, perfect for important announcements or immersive experiences. This feature gives you even more flexibility in how you capture your audience's attention and deliver your message.